Here at the cold Neoquímica Arena, Corinthians and Atlético Paranaense drew 0-0 in the Brazilian Championship. In a match with little excitement in the first half, which got only a bit better in the second half, we saw two teams that tried but still couldn't create any clear scoring chances. Atlético Paranaense hit the post at one point, and Corinthians had an important shot with Yuri Alberto. But nothing that really made the fans gasp, because it was honestly a game that was a bit below the technical level of both teams. Before discussing the match, let's review Corinthians' lineup. They use mostly reserve players. Only Hugo Souza, who's an undisputed starter, and Mateuzinho as well, are the only two regular starters for Corinthians in this lineup. The rest of the team was a mix with Andre Ramalho, Alan, Mateus Pereira, Zakaria Lacazette, Abiad, Lingard, players who aren't always starters. Atlético Paranaense, on the other hand, came with a near full-strength lineup. Only Luis Gustavo and the fullback Esquivel were rested. Other than that, Atlético Paranaense had a full squad. Maybe that's what made the game a bit more scrappy, right? The two teams are in different moments and situations. In the first half, without much excitement, we had a header from Mateuzinho, which was stopped by goalkeeper Santos. In the second half, Corinthians improved, started to attack a bit more, and had two important shots on target with striker Yuri Alberto. But goalkeeper Santos, on an inspired night, managed to make two good saves and secure the result. In fact, Santos, for me, was the standout of the match, with 4 saves in total. Saves that secured the point for Atlético Paranaense, who remain in the top 4, while Corinthians are in the top 8, but missed the chance to climb higher in the Brazilian Championship table. 2 players left the field at Neoquímica Arena with injuries. Forward Yuri Alberto left in the second half with pain in the back of his thigh. He even left the field in tears. Midfielder Zakaria Labiadi left the field still in the first half, actually at the end of the first half, after twisting his left knee. It was a disturbing sight. Even the Atlético Paranaense players put their hands on their heads because it was really a very shocking scene. So they are doubtful for Corinthians' game next weekend against Internacional in the Copa do Brasil. I believe, and I dare say that they are doubtful for the rest of the games, actually, for the upcoming matches in August for Corinthians. Right? So that was the match here at Neoquímica Arena. A less eventful game as we expected, with the ball at their feet, but with some intense off-field incidents, a very hard-fought match, and with 2 Corinthians players who left injured. Now Corinthians will face Internacional this weekend for the Copa do Brasil.